How to install a Unique Home Designs recessed mount ultimate screen door featuring the Meshtec advanced screen system. Installation of this product is above average in difficulty. Professional installation is recommended. If you are experiencing difficulty with your installation and require assistance, please contact us before returning the product to the retailer. Customer service and technical support are available at 1-866-317-8867 or support@uhdco.com, Monday through Friday from 6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. First, make sure you have the right product and size for your application. Assess your opening and identify your mounting surface. Your security door will require a minimum mounting surface of 1 inch on both sides of the corner of the trim or jamb. The frame will mount on the surface above and on both sides of your entry door. Identify your mounting surface and check and correct for any obstructions like doorbells, foliage, and light fixtures. Measure your opening. Measure width between the inside edges of the right and left mounting surfaces. The security door will fit if this measurement is between 31 3/4 inches and 32 3/8 inches for a 32-inch door, or 35 3/4 inches and 36 3/8 inches for a 36-inch door. Measure from the bottom edge of the upper mounting surface to the existing threshold. The security door will fit if this measurement is between 80 and 80 7/8 inches. If the opening is larger than these ranges, you can check to see if there is a narrower mounting surface on your entryway that will work, build your mounting surface out using stop or similar trim, or remove or reconfigure your trim to bring the opening within the fit range. Check and correct for possible hardware interference as described in the installation instructions. Unpack the box by cutting away the packing straps and tape, remembering not to discard any packaging materials until you have successfully completed the installation. Be sure to read all the way through the enclosed instructions before beginning the installation. Carefully remove the door panel from the plastic. Remove the top header jamb and hinge side jamb from the packaging. Remove the bug sweep from the bottom of the door panel. Remove the plastic from the frame pieces, separating the snap covers as you do so. You can identify the orientation of the door by the label affixed to the top of the door. Test fit the hinge side jamb, which may need trimming depending on your threshold configuration. To get an accurate measurement, put the top header jamb into place and then the hinge side jamb. Trim to fit from the bottom as needed. Test fit the lock side jamb. If trimming is required, repeat the measuring and trimming procedure. If you trim the jambs, you will need to trim the weather stripping to match. Slide the weather strip back so the end is even with the top of the frame and trim the excess from the bottom. Assemble the 3-piece frame laying flat, installing the Phillips head screws provided so that they protrude from each jamb about 1/8 of an inch. Then, attach the top header jamb and tighten each screw the rest of the way. Trim the weather stripping as needed for a flush fit at the corners of the frame. Temporarily install the frame in the opening using 2 of the temporary mounting screws provided at the top and bottom of the hinge side jamb, and 2 at the top and bottom of the lock side jamb. Trace the entire opening of the top and bottom latch holes through the strike side plate and the top of the middle latch holes through the lock side jamb. Remove the temporary mounting screws from the lock side jamb. Pull the lock side jambs out slightly to expose the marks made on the mounting surface. Use a block or something similar to prop up the bottom of the lock side jamb. Using a chisel, clean out each latch hole area as marked to a depth of about 3/4 of an inch. Reattach the lock side jamb at the top and bottom using the temporary screws provided. Attach the latch strike plate to the lock side jamb over the upper of the 2 latch holes using the screws provided. Install the latch hole plug in the unused lower latch hole of the lock side jamb. Stand the door panel up and install the 3 hinges as shown using the screws provided. With a helper holding the door in position, hang the door panel on the hinge side jamb by attaching the hinges to the hinge side jamb using the screws provided. It's important that the door panel is held in proper position so the first mounting screw in each hinge is driven straight into the door panel. You will use 3 screws in each hinge. Install the lock hardware. Put the outside handle on first. Insert the handle post into the handle opening. Insert the inner lock latch to the backside handle. Make sure that it's facing in an upward position. Align the inside handle and attach the screws. Tighten the screws completely, then back out 2 turns to loosen for the lock cylinder. Insert the lock cylinder, making sure that the throw turns without difficulty. Do not over-tighten them or the hardware may not operate properly. Then secure it into place with the screws provided. The sloped face of the center throw should be facing the entryway. If it is not, loosen the screw in the center of the throw, rotate the throw, and retighten the screw. To verify that the locking mechanism operates properly, open the door, then pull up on the door handle to engage the 3-point locking mechanism, turning the thumb turn on the inside of the door clockwise to lock. Place a shim between the door and the lock side jamb to keep the proper reveal, and then install a permanent mounting screw. Repeat this procedure, working bottom to top on the lock side jamb. Install the permanent inside mounting screws in all mounting holes on the hinge side jamb. Next, install the inside permanent mounting screws in all inside mounting holes on the lock side jamb. Remove the top and bottom mounting screws from the one-piece gear in the side of the door. Attach the latch guard in those mounting holes using the 1-inch mounting screws provided. Install the bug sweep to the bottom of the door frame. Close the door and check the fit of the sweep against the threshold from inside the door. Adjust the bug sweep up or down for smooth operation against the threshold. Install into final position with the screws provided. Set the snap cover into the channel leading with the outside edge and tap the inside edge into place using a mallet and a wood block.